Cardi, you are being charged with not being able to write, rap, or speak no English, marrying a cheating ass nigga you just met and having a baby 9 months later to secure the bag, only to fuck him before your 6 week checkup and fighting strippers in the club.
Hey y'all, before I get started with this Cardi B video, I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you that have been visiting my channel. It is brand new and I truly do it just because I like to share my thoughts. I'm not doing this for a coin. I enjoy the job that I have, my regular 9 to 5. I enjoy that very much. But when I get home, I really do enjoy sometimes things that happen every day, and especially in the entertainment world. I enjoy just giving my God honest opinion, even if people don't agree with me. So I have read every comment. I love that they are respectful, and I hope that even if you don't agree with anything that I say, that we can have a productive conversation. All right, so again, thank you for visiting. Now on with it, y'all. Last month, Cardi B was accused of ordering an attack on 2 bartenders at Angel Strip Club in New York City. I'm sure all of you know that by now. Apparently, it was about her husband Offset. So Offset allegedly stuck his penis in other women, and the women worked at Angel's. And so Cardi B had some of her girls attack the bartenders. All right. And so today, Cardi B turned herself in. All right. She wasn't arrested. She turned herself in to the authorities, and she was charged with a couple of minor misdemeanors, which includes reckless endangerment and disorderly conduct. All right. More than likely, she got a summons and she'll have to appear in court and pay some fines. So it's very, very minor. The problem here is that, is it going to be minor every time? Cardi B, are you going to keep getting into these altercations because of your husband? Because it only gets worse, my love. It only gets worse. I have been in a relationship where I found myself getting into altercations with other women, and what I realized is that I wasn't checking him, I was trying to check them, and I never got an ounce of peace with that man. I had to realize if I stay with him and I condone it, I'm either going to let him cheat in peace or I'm going to get the fuck out. And I finally got the fuck out. So Cardi B, I realize that you have a baby with this man, and it's still a fairly new relationship. I'm sure when you both got together, maybe you didn't realize that it would go as far as it did. All right. One thing I always suspected about Offset is that he dated you kind of off and on at the beginning. And when he saw you blow up the way you did with Bodak Yellow, he decided to stick around. Now, Migos already had their own following, so it's not like he needed you for clout, but it certainly didn't hurt because Offset pretty much in itself blew up because he started to date Cardi B. So they started dating early 2017, and from the looks of it, they got married at the beginning of September. Now, that's not a long time to date and get married. Mind you, Offset already had several children with 3 different women before Cardi B. So we're dealing with a man who clearly can't commit to one woman because the baby mamas don't match, right? 3 children, 3 different women. Now he's with Cardi and he has culture. Now, yes, he married her, but is that really a prize? Is it really? And so we have to ask ourselves here, Cardi B, are you going to continue to have to turn yourself in for the rest of your days as long as you stay with this man? Because that's a dangerous thing or example to set for your daughter. That you're going to be out here fighting or having other people fight on your behalf because your husband can't keep his penis in his pants, honey. That's not cool for you. I may not be a Cardi B stan, but one thing I am certain of is that she doesn't deserve this. Perhaps it's karma, maybe. If you ever watched Love and Hip Hop, you saw that Cardi B was apparently messing with that woman from London's man, and she got into it with that woman. So perhaps this is her karma, but when you look at Love and Hip Hop, you don't know if it's real or fake. So I won't say that. But what I will say is that regardless of the fact that I am not a stan in any way of Cardi B, and I don't care for her antics, and I think she is a bird, I don't want to see her hurt. I don't. And I don't want to see a woman constantly fighting and fighting and fighting over a man that doesn't even have enough respect for her to keep his penis in his pants. And it's far worse for her than it would be for maybe anyone else, because maybe for the rest of us who may have gotten cheated on, you may not have to see it plastered all over YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. This is something she has to look at all the time, and I'm certain that that hurts. But the problem here, Cardi, is are you going to let him cheat in peace, or are you going to keep fighting the girls out there? Because you're going to be fighting forever and ever and ever. This man is not going to stop. He has a woman at the pinnacle of her success. You're still climbing, Cardi. Your career really is just taking off, and that doesn't even stop him. The wedding ring hasn't even stopped him. So what can stop a man who has everything? You can't, Cardi, because what I've learned about men is that there is nothing you can do to make that man stop cheating. He has to want to be faithful to you, and apparently he does not. He does not want to be faithful. All right. So I wouldn't be out here making myself look foolish, stopping my bags because Nikki ain't doing it. That's you, baby. I wouldn't be out here doing all of that over a man who can't even show me a little bit of respect, who would finger me on video. How respectful is that for a man to finger his wife on Instagram or Snapchat? That is disgusting. I guess it's these new people out here, this new generation where they like to show everything. Me personally, that's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting, but whatever. If she like it, I love it. I'm just warning you, Cardi. It could get worse. Right now, it was a simple misdemeanor, and you're going to be able to pay a fine. You got to show up in court, pay a fine, and bada bing, bada bam, it is over. But what if next time it's not like that? What if next time things get out of hand and maybe the other girl wants all the smoke too, and she has a gun or you have a knife or whoever gets involved, and now you found yourself in a whole world of trouble. All right, and we ain't talking about misdemeanors no more. We're talking about felonies. All right, now your man already got a gun charge in Atlanta, in Georgia, in the state of Georgia. You had to deal with this in New York. Do y'all really both want to be away from your baby? Who gonna raise the baby? Charlemagne, the God fairy princess? Because he act like he just all up and he just dick rides so hard for you. I can't understand it, but that's a different conversation. Anyway, Cardi B, regardless of how I feel about you personally, I don't want to see that happen to you. I really want to see you win, girl. So again, Cardi, and I can only say this from experience. Either you're going to let that man cheat in peace, or you're going to leave him, because it will never get better, sweetie, and you will never have an ounce of peace. You will always be following this man around. You will never take your own tours because you would spend too much time just trying to watch and see what he do. I have a feeling that's probably had a lot to do with the fact that you didn't go to that Bruno Mars concert, that you decided to let that go. So Cardi, my love, be careful. Be careful, sis.